Kirk Franklin recently posted a video on Facebook voicing his frustration and disappointment of TBN editing his Dove Awards speech. I reached out to TBN and they sent me a statement on this Kirk Franklin boycott. We'll talk about it on the Vision United podcast. Hey everybody, Chris Featherstone here. So as I told you before, I'm going to give you some exclusive information I received from TBN regarding the Kirk Franklin situation. Excuse me, I've been dealing with a migraine today, but I definitely wanted to get this information out. My left eye feels like somebody's poking it. It's just splitting my head. It's just it does not feel good, but tough through it to give you guys this information. Like I said, is some exclusive information I received from TBN. So, real quick, I'm going to show you. I'm going to play this Kirk Franklin statement, his boycott to TBN and Dove Awards because of the situation. I'm going to play that, and then I'm going to play a short phone recording that I had with the TBN offices. They referred me to the website to send a statement, so I sent them a short, like a press statement, and they sent me something back. So I'll show the statement as well. So let's start off with Kirk Franklin's statement video, and we'll check this out.
Today, I feel like quitting. I am heartbroken that I even have to share this with you. In 2016, I was blessed to win an award for Best Gospel Artist at the Dove Awards. Many of you may not know the Dove Awards in comparison are the Christian Grammys, like the Stellar Awards or the Gospel Grammys. For so long, the terms Christian and gospel for many are code words for white and black, which history may teach us was a setup for this unfortunate place we find ourselves in today. During that award speech, I felt the responsibility as a Christian and a man of color to address the civil unrest at that time that was plaguing our country with the killings of Philando Castile and Walter Scott, just to name a few, by white police officers. And at the same time, the horrific killings of 5 Dallas police officers by an African American. I called upon the audience to join me in remembering that as Christians, when we say nothing, we're saying something. After a standing ovation, we prayed and stood in unity for all the families affected by those tragedies. We all felt that moment that there was a shift in the climate of our separate worlds. Unfortunately, when that speech aired on the Christian network TBN, that part of my speech was edited out. I made my disappointment and frustration known to the Dove Awards committee and to the Trinity Broadcasting Network. I never heard from TBN, and the Dove Award committee promised to rectify the mistake so that it wouldn't happen again. In 2019, history repeated itself. I was humbled to win the same award, and during my speech, I brought attention to the murder of a Tatiana Jefferson in her home by a white police officer. I asked everyone in the audience and those viewing to join me in prayer for not only Tatiana's family, including her 8-year-old nephew who witnessed the killing, but also for the family of the police officer. Last week, during the airing of the awards on the same network again, that part of my speech was edited out. So now, after a meeting with the Dove Awards committee and representatives of TBN, I've made the decision after prayer, consultation with my team, and my pastor, Dr. Tony Evans, to not attend any events affiliated with or for the Dove Awards, Gospel Music Association, or TBN until tangible plans are put in place to protect and champion diversity, especially where people of color have contributed their gifts, talents, and finances to help build the viability of these institutions. I am aware that the word boycott often has a negative connotation and finality to it. But my goal will forever be reconciliation as well as accountability. It is important for those in charge to be informed. Not only did they edit my speech, they edited the African American experience. I'm not asking those in the gospel community to follow my decision. No, this is my personal choice to take a stand and hold responsible those in positions of power to acknowledge the issues in our separate communities that have existed from colonialism to Jim Crow. To many of the issues facing us today, I pray there will be a significant change from this hurtful experience. I look with anticipation for that day of healing, and I'm committed to contributing to that process. In the end, we will not remember the words of our enemies, but the silence of our friends.
All right. So that is the statement from Kirk Franklin. And let me give a better picture of him, a better still for him. All the stills. Okay, there it is. That's pretty much how he feels right now. All right, so let me play the recording real quick, and that will be part 2. Like I said, I'm just going to give you guys information, and then we'll take it from there. I'll play the recording,
especially with people of color.
And then I'll show the statement. So that will be the order here. All right, so here's the recording of the conversation I had. This is chopped up because there was greetings and hold music and all that, so I edited it and made it shorter. So it's 2 minutes and 43 seconds.
Chris Featherstone. I'm calling from.
Also, my end is lower, but the representative end is much higher than mine, so might have to turn my end up a little bit more, but you can hear the representative.
Media on behalf of VisUnited.com. How are you?
I'm doing well, and how may I help you today?
Awesome. I'm calling to see if I can get a media statement regarding Kirk Franklin's recent boycott, the Dove Awards, and the fact that TBN cut out the
Okay, here. Let me find out who to transfer you to. Give me just 1 second, okay?
Sure, thanks.
Some more hold music.
It's actually not.
There we go.
Hey, are you still there?
I am.
Okay, hey, so thank you for holding. So there's actually not someone I can transfer you to. It looks like right now we're just encouraging people with those kind of questions to go to our website. We actually have a little form you can fill out with your name, your contact information, like an email and a phone number, and they'll actually respond through our website right now because we don't have anybody to physically take these calls yet.
Okay, so there's no just general statement that can be sent to the media at this point?
As of right now, we don't have any information on it.
Okay. All right, well, thanks much.
Yeah. All righty, God bless you, sir. Hope you have a great week.
You too, thank you.
All right, so he pointed me to the website, sent a media statement to TBN, and TBN actually responded. So this is TBN's response. And I'll enlarge it too, so you can see it as much as you can. Okay. Says, Dear Chris, in order to fit the program into the 2-hour broadcast window, The acceptance speeches of every one of the winners was cut down to include only comments about the award received and the show itself. Kirk Franklin was not singled out. Every speech was cut down for timing purposes. Since the total length of the program was not an issue on our video demand service, the full unedited version of the broadcast has been available on the TBN app. So that is a statement from TBN, and basically it is available on TBN app, but it was not. It was edited out of the actual show. So that's their stance on it, and feel free to comment. However, I don't necessarily have any comments right now. My head hurts enough to not talk too much, and plus I got other things to do and another podcast too. So, but that is your information. That is some exclusive information that was received to Vision United on behalf of TNN about why they did what they did. So, hope that makes things better. If it doesn't, feel free to comment, like, share, subscribe this video. And I hope everybody's having a wonderful day. God bless, and pray for my migraine. And I hope you guys enjoy this content. And have a good day or have a good night whenever you watch this. Peace.